Hello everyone and happy Friday. Before we share my analysis from these last few days, please remember that neither I nor the SIMETRI team from Crypto Briefing are licensed financial advisors. What we provide is not a personalized investment advice. It is merely our opinions based on our various research and diligence. As always, do your own research before making any decisions about buying or selling crypto. Okay, so let's get to the technicals now. And for me, the key technical level that Bitcoin can't break at the moment is 18,000. So keep your eye on that. Monthly pivot point, it comes in at 21,700. If the market does rise, I fully expect that area to get tested. It can't get past the weekly pivot point at the moment, which is 20,400. If we did see a continuation of the early week rejection, I'd expect to move down to 16,400, especially if 18,000 broke. And of course, we've got 12,000 as my main downside target, which I've had for most of the year. And the daily price closes below 18,000 will be really a clue and a bearish signal that we can head towards that first target of 16.4. So just going through the charts for Bitcoin at the moment, it's looking like this range is being very hard to break at the moment. Obviously, we had the big drop off yesterday, but once we clear this kind of range of 20,400 to 18,100, we should expect a move equivalent to the size of the range, and that would probably take us quite nicely towards that 21,700 area. If we broke to the downside, like I say, 16.4, it's a no-brainer where it's going to go. So we're just trapped in this period of consolidation at the moment and hoping maybe for one more push higher before we get one more push lower. And the reason why that might not happen, I guess, is this head and shoulders pattern. So we really need to get above 20,400 to kind of negate it, but still maybe we'll get one big and final spike higher, and then we'll get a drive lower, so it doesn't look like it's ready to break just yet. In terms of lower time frame action, like I say, we've got this larger head and shoulders pattern that is playing out, and again, it's just one more reason why the market is kind of struggling to rally at the moment. And you can see, if we look at this as a price projection, how many shoulders we have there, it's kind of indicating that maybe the market's not going to top out until mid October to maybe early December, and then we'll get a kind of completion of all these shoulders on the right hand side there. And also, I guess I want to bring this to your attention, something that I used to watch all the time, the alligator indicator on the monthly time frame. It's giving out its first major sell signal that I can see since 2019, although that was a fake signal, and this signal looks to be more accurate. So I guess all eyes on the monthly price close. If we get a price close underneath this area, 19,891, which is the former all-time high from 2017, it's an area that the market, you can see, has been struggling with. No clear conviction. We weren't able to clear it last month, hence why we've got a bounce back this month, but I guess it's all going to be about the monthly close. And if we were to get a close underneath there, then selling rallies is probably going to be even more opportune. And then, like I say, we can start to look towards this area here, 12,000, and you can see the market. It's an area that the market loves to test and go down towards. So even more evidence why we could head towards 12,000 US dollars. So overall, all the time we stay below 19,000, there's definitely a tilt in the market, and that we could come off a bit more and move towards 18,000. I think at this stage we still can't discount any type of rally moving towards the 21,700 area if we got the range break. But overall, the bearish patterns that I showed you today suggest overall weakness. And I think as well, something I've been mentioning for a while is that MACD price divergence is still present on the monthly and higher time frames down towards 12,000. So Bitcoin's come a long way since 69,000, and it doesn't make a lot of sense to me why we wouldn't reverse that divergence. And also, I'm waiting on the monthly price close for further confirmation of a final breakdown in prices over the autumn months. Okay, so let's have a look at Ethereum. It's a very similar case to Bitcoin in that we've got these head and shoulders patterns that are starting to engulf, and we've taken out the former all-time high, and we're back below that 1,420 area that's been so important recently. And I fully expect that if we do close underneath here finally, then Ethereum's going to take a dive lower. And controversially, I'm going to say that Ethereum's probably going to drop towards 500 at some point in the future. Otherwise, other observations to make on the chart. The RSI indicator on the monthly is almost a polar opposite of the dollar, in that it's approaching its lowest ever level on the monthly time frame. So that's telling you that it's really approaching super oversold levels. 43 it's not that oversold, so it can probably still go to a new all-time low in terms of the RSI indicator. And if you have a look at this line here in the yellow, that's still not dipping lower as well. So the further they are apart, the more chance we're going to see of more downside in the market. And this chart up here, like I say, we've got this head and shoulders pattern breakout, and we're just going to start to probably move into new ranges. Again, similar to Bitcoin, we're starting to see the emergence of the alligator indicator giving its first major sell signal since 2018. So that doesn't bode well for Ethereum, and it's even more reason why we could continue to see prices come off. So overall, I'm very bearish towards Ethereum while it trades under 1,420 as well. The monthly price close is probably going to be something to watch in terms of a decisive move or not. Watch out for, I guess, more heavy losses if we did see a bearish monthly close. The Williams alligator in the monthly is in sell mode, well, which is a worry. And I guess for me, even though we are oversold, I guess we could become more oversold based on the fact that we're at 30 reading, and I'd probably start to pay more attention if it come down towards 30 in terms of the RSI.
And thank you. I hope you found my thoughts helpful. If you'd like more, please click the subscribe button for Pro BTC Trader and join me every week on Wednesdays for our live trading war room and daily email updates.